Hey again guys, it's Evan with the Grainiac. I got a beef tenderloin here. I'm going to be cutting it up into steaks, taking off the silver seam, and I'm going to show you guys how to package meat a little bit here. So I'm going to put the phone down and I'll talk you through it.
I have an idea.
So what we want to do, obviously, take out the package. I already sanitized my countertop here. It's granite, so it's good for cutting. If you want to use a cutting board, you certainly can do that, especially if you don't want to put cuts in anything. So this is called a silver seam, and we want to take that off. You got a cap on the end, and then it tapers down. When it tapers down, you actually want to butterfly it. And to sharpen your knife, you want to hold it. This isn't going to sharpen it. It's losing that edge. It's going to help bring the points back together. So you hold it at a 45-degree angle and you pull it towards yourself. And you can do that for 30 seconds or so, depending on how fast you go, but maybe 10 times on each side. So we can actually get underneath that silver seam with the tip of the knife. Now, tenderloin generally is pretty expensive, so you don't want to waste a lot of meat. I actually picked this up bulk for $5 a pound. And it's way better than what they're selling it for up in the street at the grocery store. They're selling it for $30 a pound, $21 a pound for select.
Yeah.
I got this at a local bulk store. They're selling it for $5 a pound for a not rated, so it's no grade to it. But I mean, I've gotten lucky. I've gotten some good cuts. So the silver seam, you can start it and kind of like filleting a fish a little bit, taking off that silver seam. Thicker side, we can cut steaks singly out of there. They're thick enough. And you know, if you want your 3 ounce, 4 ounce, 8 ounce, it's going to be half pound. It's going to do a little bit thicker off the end because we'll have steaks tonight. And that's all the filet mignon are. You want to cut, obviously, against the grain. And then you can butterfly them. I just like to do straight cuts on those ones. Why ruin a good steak? But as it starts to taper here, last big one. So on the end, on the point, I butterfly it. I go about 3/4 of the way down and then all the way through. And you can open it up. And that makes for a full steak. And this little tail here, same thing, about 3/4 of the way through. And then you can open it up, and it makes a nice steak. So there's your tenderloin. I already did some white wrap paper, wax side up. So you can put 2 steaks, his and her, 2 big, 2 small, however you want to do it. If I just put 2 in there, let me just do it with 1 piece of paper here so I can show you. Actually, I have some wax paper. I forgot. It goes on the wax paper, and then I'll put it in here. It's an extra protection, and it's a little cleaner. So, you're going to bring the bottom to the top, wrap it under the meat, kind of find the edge of the meat, wrap that over, find the other edge of the meat, bring it over, and roll it out. You can just leave it there till you tape it. So let's try that again. So I'll try 2 medium steaks there. You can kind of wrap it up in this too. So take the bottom, pull it to the top. I kind of tuck it under the meat. Chop on the side, chop on the side, and then roll it to the point. And you can do all of your steaks this way. 2 in there. Put it in. Wrap the tip up. Tuck it. Over. Roll. So there you go. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my 10 pounds of ground beef that I bought the same way. I'm just going to do all 10 pieces, put them in wax wrap, and then put them in butcher paper and throw them in the freezer, and they're ready for me 1 pound at a time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit like and subscribe.